Welcome back, Hearthstoners. This is Jester versus Season 6. We're up against a Paladin. So we've got two weapons here. Control Pally tends to take away your minions, so we're going to keep both weapons since our minions are no longer a very viable form of removal. And weapon damage is always a viable form of removal. And that should help us. He starts off with an Argent Squire. Well, you guys know how I hate to Fiery War Axe into an Argent Squire, so I'm going to drop this Armor Smith here. Next turn, take away the Divine Aura with the Armor Smith, gain a point of armor, and clear it up with the Taskmaster. And that should suffice. He plays a Leper Gnome. Oh, this seems to be more of an aggro Pally build than a control Pally. It's probably a version of Shakadan or something of that nature, and a Secret. The Secret could be Avenge. So instead of going to the Leper Gnome with the Armor Smith, we're going to go at the Squire so that it doesn't kill it. Oh, and it's Get Down. Excellent. Well, the Defender dies. We have one armor. We're going to use that to kill off the Leper Gnome. And then armor up. There we go. We're going to pass the turn. Aggro Pally tends to be very rush-oriented. A lot of charge minions like the Bluegill Warrior and the Wolf Rider. Ever since Nax, they also have value minions like that Haunted Creeper there. But it's a really bad matchup against Control Warrior, who tends to, and we're going back to our original plan, by the way, of taking out the Divine Aura and then clearing it with the Taskmaster, bringing out an Axe. We're going to split the Creeper into two spiders. And yeah, that looks good. With the matchup between Aggro Pally and Control Warrior, they really have to rush fast, like almost like a volatile zoo build. They don't have reach with the Doomguard, but they do have Avenging Wrath. So they try to blast you down as quickly as possible early, and then clear your minions at the very end to make way for Avenging Wrath to go to the face. Well, the problem with that is Control Warrior's minions are very hard to get rid of, and as long as you're only hitting an Arcane Golem, excellent. As long as you're only hitting the warrior once with each of your minions, you're not getting your value out of it, and there's no way that you're going to be doing enough damage before Control Warrior can come online. So the trick to beating an aggro rush build like this is to make sure that those minions don't stick around, which is our plan anyway. We just gained a mana crystal from killing off that Arcane Golem, or from him dropping it, and then we killed it off. And he's got a 2-1 charger still. He's going to use it to take care of our Belcher. He just spent an equality. He's probably going to use this weapon, yet there he goes, to take care of the slime. Well, that was a wasted gain of 2 life and a wasted charge of a weapon, but again, this is a very, very terrible matchup for him. And basically all we have to do now is maintain a board presence, apply some pressure, and keep his minions clear. This goes the same for any aggro deck, really, except some of the other aggro decks, like Zoo, for instance. You really have to concentrate on their reach. Pally doesn't have much reach because Avenging Wrath is so expensive. Now, granted, he could, well, used to be able to Leroy and then Avenging Wrath, but he can't even do that now. All right, he's at 30. Let's change that. Play safe? No safe. We'll split some skulls. Drop another weapon. In him only having one card, I'm betting it's a Divine Favor. That's another thing that you want to do against Paladin, is make sure that your hand is relatively low of cards, because Divine Favor is always a threat. Oh, silences Karn, and there's the Divine Favor. He draws 3 because we didn't keep our hands on our cards. We were efficiently spending them out. And the Divine Favor buys him a Squire and another minion. That's okay. We have a weapon, we have Karn, and Alex. And let's drop him down to 15 now. And we'll either split the spider or we'll take out that Divine Aura. I think that Divine Aura needs to go. Yeah, after we hit him with the axe again, we're going to be at Death's Bite. That'll be able to trigger Garrosh for the kill on next turn. So he either has to come up with a taunter or something that will heal him up past 15, even with a board clear. And there's the board clear. So he still needs a taunter or something that'll heal him up past 15, and he has very limited mana. Oh, he's down to 2 mana left. 2 mana for a taunter or a heal, and Soldier says Garrosh wins, flawless victory, fatality. Oh, wow.